Game on. It's Scott with Rafters, Sports and Movies. And today we have a different. Oh, today we have Legend with us. He's in the house, so be looking for him to chime in. He's super excited because Legend likes to collect everything. Yes, and he's probably collecting that sock that you've been missing from your laundry. You'll never know he's there. But we're going to talk about collecting some other stuff. So we're taking a different dive into sports. And I'm bringing in to the Rafters right now from the Adventure Stadium, Lou. Welcome to the channel, Lou.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it,
I'm
Scott.
so excited to talk about collecting stuff. I've been a collector since I was a wee little man. Now I've grown a little bit since then, but not much. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, I've collected a lot of stuff, but let's talk about why to collect, what to collect.
So, collecting, of course, it starts at a young age most of the time for us, whether it's sports cards, whether it's toys, whether it's video games, we collect something we like to hoard. We all have our nice little collection of something weird or something normal. Um, so, um, Collecting is really based off of your perspective. What do you enjoy to do? That's where it all began at, is just something that you love to collect and you don't care what it's worth, but it all makes you happy, right? It kind of gives you that the X's and O's and the ones and zeros to help that euphoria kind of build up. So here at the stadium, we tend to collect a lot of different things, all the way from sports cards to memorabilia, which is autographed football, jerseys, something that is part of the game, along with like entertainment cards, such as like Star Wars and uh, what else? Marvel, anything entertainment wise. So, again, going back to why do we collect? How do we collect? Um, again, it's based off of pure like what you love to do. So one of the things I love to do is I love to collect baseball and football cards. I have a really nice collection, which I've started over the last couple years, finally getting into it again after a long hiatus of not collecting, and that's what's brought me here today. Just to build upon that war chest per se.
Right? So let's say we're talking to some folks out there that don't have a collection of any kind. And let's say that they kind of pick their jam, and let's say it's baseball. You got Altuve fixing to hit you with the bat in the background. That's very apropos. And so they're going to go into baseball. What's the right way to collect, and how do we protect our investment? So that's two different questions, but it's kind of the same
So
question.
the right, we'll go with your first question. The right way to collect. I tell everybody that comes in here or that I meet at shows or conventions is that the real honesty there is no wrong way or right way to collect. Again, it's purely based off of what you want to collect. There's people that collect rainbows. There's people that collect certain numbers and serial cards. There's certain people that collect different college players or high school players or etc. So there, to answer that question, there is no wrong or right way to collect. Uh, as far as protecting your investment, um, you have to be a little savvy with numbers. We're all taught math throughout our high school and some college if we go to college, uh, how those numbers work. Um, Not only with numbers, but you have to be good with doing research. I tell a lot of people in here as well is that the more homework you do, the better you get with knowledge on your collecting, the much sharper you are with collecting, not only collecting, but also purchasing. Knowing what a card's true worth is, not going based off of what one person is saying, but doing your own research on it is a good way to preserve and protect your investment per se. Because at the end of the day, our collections will go on to our kids and then their kids, and hopefully it goes down the whole family. So protecting our research, I would say knowing your knowledge about what you're collecting and how you're collecting, and also purchasing not high, but also at a lower state. A lot of people ask me, what do you mean by that? Well, it's kind of like stocks in a way. You never want to buy high. You always want to buy at the right moment, which is your key thing called timing. You want to go ahead and buy low. Good example right now in the sports world, you need to be buying football, right? Why? Well, we're in the off season, right? Nothing is shooting up, going up unless they're signing somewhere new or some big positive thing is coming, their way. So there, you're not really getting a lot of movement going up, like a graph in a stock. Uh, right now, a bad investment would be something like I would say basketball. Basketball, we're going into playoffs. Right now, if your team's not in the playoffs, your stuff is kind of starting to trend down versus a lot of your basketball players that are in the playoffs, they're starting to trend up. And it's kind of the worst time to buy those players. So again, protecting your investment, timing is a big thing to it all.
Okay. So we've made an investment, and let's just say it's a small investment. We bought a couple of packs of cards, one or two. Can you show us how to open a pack, and can you show us how to what should we do with it from there?
Yeah. So
and show me the whole thing about how to take them out of the pack and how to actually handle the cards that would less likely damage them. Because nobody's perfect. You could drop the whole set as soon as you open it, and then
you could jam on the corners.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick before we get to that packing opening, everybody has their way of opening packs. Just over the years, I've felt comfortable doing it the way I'll show you here in a minute. And I just feel that I'm taking care of it the best way. There are some people that, depending on the amounts or the price of that box or that pack, they might go to a further extent of putting on like white gloves because our hands have moistures in them and dirt. No matter how much we wash them, it seeps to our pores and could definitely dirty up the edging, which then goes into evaluation when you do send it out for like grading or authentication. So like, for example, flawless basketball or flawless football, which are $10,000 boxes for 10 cards, right? You definitely want to hold those the proper way. When it comes to more of your lower end stuff, it's more of like, you can have fun with it. You don't have to put on the white gloves. You don't have to clear off the space. Make sure the dust is off, crumbs. You're not eating any brownies or chocolate chip cookies while you're doing this.
Spicy Cheetos would be a horrible idea before touching the cards.
Unless the card is red. All right, so here I have one of our fat packs. This is from our new 2026 Top Series 1. It's the 75th anniversary of Topps. These are very common in the hobby shop, in the retail stores, wherever they sell trading cards, you will find these are called value packs / fat packs.
Okay,
they're
cool.
Nice little, they sit on the hangers and they sit on the nice little pole and you can see them really well. So that's what it looks like. This right here has 36 cards.
36, wow, that's a good start.
36 cards. We're definitely looking for some auto relics. We're looking for autographs. We're looking for golden mirrors. Unfortunately, in different types of sets, and this is just some extra knowledge for everybody out here watching. Some of the bigger sought out cards, like your MLB patches, the big 6-figure cards, cannot be found out of these. They can be found in hobby only or higher. Hobby, jumbo hobby, Breaker Delight, stuff like that. The more higher end, the $400, $500, $700 boxes. This, unfortunately, is only like a $6 pack, right? So, but we can still hit autos.
You're not going to find that in a Walmart pack. That's what you're saying, without saying.
I want to say that your odds are really slim to none when it comes to going after the big 6-figure chases or above. These ones, we could possibly open this up here and hit a 101 superfractor or a golden mirror that fetches in the 4-figure category. It's just all about chance. But with something this cheap, our percentages are really low. The house is against us here. All right. So I tell everybody when they're first opening, when I have Sports Card 101, we have a camp here, by the way, that we do in the summer to help take a little bit off the parents in the local area. We take their kids in for a whole day of Sports Cards 101. And it's myself, we have Tyler and my other guys, and they all have their own section and segment. And we teach them all the way from like how to open a pack to how to sleeve, just like we're doing here, all the way to how to evaluate and how to do research. So this is what we teach them. So with the fat pack, we have a little hook in the back right here. So I tell everybody to just think of it like a Hershey's bar. Hershey's bar is kind of the best way to kind of, a candy bar. What we definitely want to do is we want to go ahead and open it up from the top. Well, this one's a little harder to do it with the screen.
I see you're being patient with it. I see you not just
Yes,
after it.
that's correct. We don't want to just go willy-nilly on it, right? So because we want to protect what's inside. The damages could be damaged while you're opening. We definitely don't want to get off to a bad start that way. Sometimes the packs will open really good. Sometimes they have excessive amount of glue on it. But as you can tell, I was finally able to get it open. So you can see how it opens like this. And I open it like this because it's a mystery, right? We love mysteries. What's in the pack? So I don't want to ruin it by pulling it out and then being able to see like the back card or the front card. I want it to be a surprise. So I'm going to try to do this in a reverse way, as if you were looking at it and you were opening it. So it would kind of go, we'd be opening it like this, kind of like that. So now the side is open and available for you to grab out like that.
So you don't do any sliding of the cards out because that's potential damage.
Yes. And we just flip it upside down. Tops like to put their cards upside down. And of course it would be like that, right? And the way I kind of hook the card is I want them flush. And I hook it like this. 2, 3. I don't want to take my pinky. This is the wrong thing right here. You want this pinky off because this right here, this is a corner. We do not want to round that thing off. We want that in a beautiful, sharp cut. So I hold it like this.
You're drinking tea.
Yeah.
You're drinking tea.
I hold it like this right here. And for
a reason.
Just to show you how I would be looking at it like this. A lot of people tend to like to rotate the card down, but I don't like that because this card is scratching against this card here now. On these cards, not so much you have to worry about it scratching, but when you have more like your Topps Chrome, your Opti-Chrome sets that are very vulnerable to scratching, you don't want to slide that way. I tell a lot of people, if you want to slide it just smidge enough that you can get a grip on the bottom of this card right here and just lift up like that. So you can then get the card with the least amount of, friction.
I think another good point here is this is not a deck of playing cards. These are not meant to fit ever. So don't take them and try to shuffle them like you would a deck of playing cards. You're not in Vegas. This is not.
You definitely don't want to shuffle them. Another thing, like you were saying, shuffling wise, I mean, don't want to shuffle them, of course. However, the cards are set in there that through a certain type of way. So I don't know if you can see it, but we have a pink inside there. Like you can't see it from my end, but you can see we got some color in the back, like 2 pink cards, blue cards.
Right.
Right. So it's put that way so that as you're going through, it's kind of rallying it up to that. What is in the pack? What are we going to get in the sweet spot of the pack? So we'll go through it for the streaming purpose. I'm going to lower this down a little bit. For streaming purposes, I'm going to do it in the way I've taught you guys not to.
Right.
So we're gonna do this.
So I can feel that you're not dragging them
No, I'm
maliciously.
lightly.
You're very
Light.
light. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not holding it real firm. I'm holding it to the point where they don't drop, but also at the same time, I'm like kind of, look, I can just kind of move it
Right.
and be happy with it.
So you were thinking there's something in here that's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool card. Go back to that one. Turn that
Oh
side.
yeah, the whole team, the whole
That's
Mets.
the
The Mets are on an
okay.
8-game losing streak, by the way.
Well, it's a new season, so they got a long way to go.
Who's that? Who we got there? Was that room? That's Matt Olson. I'm a Braves guy, by the way.
Okay.
I absolutely. I'm not too. I was upset about Freeman. However, to get Olson in there, I like Olson as
I
well.
followed the Braves in the '74. Do you know why?
Say again.
I followed the Braves in '74. Do you know why?
That's way before my time.
That's when Hank record.
Yeah, that's way. Another team card. These are really
Yeah.
cool too. You can get
Yeah,
these numbered as well. I actually recently had, or I might still have it, but I have a Houston Astros team card that's like numbered out of 10. It's really
oh,
neat. So yeah, I mean, as you get better with opening cards, you will be able to, it becomes second nature. You got some good sluggers on there,
right.
right? Was that
That
Kyle Riley? We have Judge and
yeah,
I can't, oh,
it's from the
I can't remember.
Blue Jays,
That's Vinny Pasquantino. I can't read backwards.
right?
And then also throughout these cards, you're looking for like your variations. Most of the time, variations will have them doing something that's like non-baseball related, like juggling baseballs, uh, not swinging, hitting, batting, or pitching. One of the most common ones that a lot of people are probably familiar with is the Julio Rodriguez from 2023 when he's in the dugout and he had the trident of the Mariners. And
Right.
that is what we call a golden mirror short print, and those things are very very hard to hit. There's a couple other things that reveal golden mirrors. I speak about golden mirrors because those are the chase. Those are some of the chases. Like up here, that logo will be gold,
Okay. Now
and
go
then
ahead
the
and flip
back of
that.
the card.
Yeah, go ahead and show us the back of that particular one. Okay, so it is numbered in the upper left-hand corner. Looks like
Well, that's the number of the card
right. That's what I
because of
mean.
the set. Yeah, so it's number 260.
So if you're collecting the whole set, that's 260 of God knows how many.
300. I think it's 300 or 350. I can't remember for this set in particular. It's a huge set though. But if you guys wanted to buy the set, I sell the sets here at the shop and sealed. Again, another investment. I tell people buy the sets, keep them sealed, throw them in the attic, come back to them in 10 years.
Right.
Again, we have like almost 40 cards, right? So there's a
Well,
lot going on here.
that ends up being a really good birthday present for the baseball kid or the football kid that you don't know what to get them, and you don't know what their favorite team is. You just know
All right,
they
you
like
see how that card is like backwards?
right.
See,
It's different.
this is where we start getting that little bit of the adrenaline because why would they put a random card backwards in there, right? So people are familiar with cards being backwards, and then it reveals an autograph or a number card or a foil of some sort, right? So everybody gets excited about things like this. This, and I would be really careful with this. We have a Ellie Dela Cruz. Let's see what it
Okay.
is. You guys ready? Oh, that's pretty nice. A
Oh, it's pink.
pink border.
Pink for the
So
cure.
these right here are a nice little change from a white border here,
Right.
right? Nothing crazy significant. I will say that fat packs have their own exclusivity parallels compared to like your value boxes and your megas and your hobbies and so forth. So It's a way to get you to dabble in all the different types of SKUs that they have, which is great for marketing, but also great for the collector because you know where if I'm chasing pinks, you know I have to go fat packs or value packs. If I'm chasing the diamantes, all the parallels, we know they're only in hangers, stuff like that. So it kind of tells you where it's at. All right, we're down to our last couple cards here.
That's a
Oh,
different
this one's
card.
backwards again. No, it's backwards. It's the Bobby Witt. Oh, there
Okay.
we go. A nice foil.
There you go. There you go. A little hologram going on.
So again, I mean, like you want to be careful. If this other foil behind us was facing forward like this would be one of those accidents I tell you you could scratch your foil, and the foil is very soft on these cards. And so this is the security tag. And then we have James Wood, upcoming stars of the MLB,
Is that a
which is another foil.
okay? There you go. Yeah.
Really nice. James Wood is a really, really good investment right now. I mean, he didn't do so great last year, but right now he's doing really, really well.
So
So after, oh, go ahead.
so we open the pack. We identify the ones we like the most, or the ones that excite us the most, like those
Yep.
last two. What should we, in theory, best practice? What should we do with those cards to protect our investment further?
So
Physically protect our investment.
yeah. So physically, I have here two different sets, and I'll explain to you guys why I have two different sets. I have some regular Ultra Pro sleeves. These are called penny sleeves. They come in counts of 100, and they're literally penny sleeves. I mean, if they're costing you more than $1 for 100 penny sleeves, you shouldn't be buying them from there, unless they have a cool attribute to it, which I'll show you on one of our other penny sleeves that we sell for a little bit higher. So, if everybody can see here, we have our penny sleeve. It's a clear sleeve, and I'm gonna for this purpose, I'm just gonna throw one of these in here. And most people they sleeve like this. You ready? Did you hear all that?
I saw you jacking
hear
up
it?
that corner. I saw you jacking up that
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, that's now we're against it now, right? We're staring down the barrel here per se, right? So I've gotten rid of these for a personal collection and investment because I know that these might be cards I want to grade in the future. I don't want to jam up the corner that puts me behind the curve already. So we'll throw that away. We have these ones made by Card Shells. They're called Easy Glide card shells. You got standard fits, and you also have uh, thicker ones that hold memorabilia cards or thicker cards that come with like a piece of the jersey or the piece of the glove or whatever it may be. Those are a lot thicker. You need a thicker sleeve for it. So these ones right here I have are personally my favorite, and the reason for that. There you go. Let's see if you guys can see the.
I can
I'm
see it,
trying
but
to get it.
I know what I'm looking for.
All right. You guys see your corners here?
Do you
Look at
see the
compared to
divot?
the other one.
So yeah, there's a divot. There's a bite out of it, like a
There's a
sharp
bite
bite.
out of it. If you guys remember earlier when I was sliding into an Ultra Pro one, you see me jam in the corner. So this one right here allows me to sleeve the card and barely miss it. And I never touch the corner at all.
Stay away
So
from the corner.
I've gone with these as my like kind of go-to sleeves. And as you get a lot familiar with it, you do it a lot, it's just really simple and quick and easy. I never even touch the corner and I go that quick. I can sleeve 1,000 cards in 5 minutes. It's nuts, right? You get
Oh,
the
wow.
hang of it, especially with something like this. So that's the first part of a three-step kind of protecting your investment per se, right? So next we have our top loaders. Our top loaders, they come in different sizes, just like sleeves. There's different sizes of cards everywhere. So like these cards right here would fit like your normal 35 point. Chrome, there's a little bit thicker stock, and those are for like your 59 points. I always use 59 points, and they're done by Fanatics. It sounds like a weird number, but they've done the research, they've done the testing, and 59 just seems to work just best. Where it goes in, it's not too tight, and if you want to get it out, you're not trying to manhandle this top loader to get it out. So they look like this. They come in 25 packs, sometimes 100 packs. And it's a piece of plastic. It's pretty much what it is. It's a piece of plastic, hard edging, with the entry level on top to help protect your cards. On the back, if you're ever curious of what size top loader you may need, on the back of these, it's a nice little tool. It tells you. You just take the card and you put it up against one of these, and whatever one seems to float your boat, that's the one you go with. So for today's purpose and demonstration, I'm going to go with 59 point because it's my favorite. It's easier. And the same way we top loaded this card is the same way we're going to put it in here. But this time we don't have to be all so careful because it's already protected. But it doesn't mean to just like jam it in there. There's some people that take their finger, put it in, kind of do this to kind of hold it open for themselves and then stick it in. Me, I'm more of like that, and I pinch the sides so that it does this, and then all I do is take it and lightly push it in, let it close on itself. One of the most annoying things I hate, but I don't say too much because people still do it, is they put it in there and they do this.
That's not a cigarette.
And they tap, and it's so annoying. It's more annoying on something harder, right?
Can of Skull. It's not a can of Skull. It's not a cigarette pack. Yeah, you're not doing your card any favor by doing that.
Can you imagine if you have like 40 people out here opening cards, and every 2 seconds you hear somebody? It gets annoying. So I teach everybody kind of my way. It's a little bit easier to you just pinch this and push.
The other thing I didn't see you do on either the penny sleeve or the harder sleeve, the top loader, which I think, that's why we're doing one and then the other. The penny sleeves give you initial protection. Then the top loader gives you rigidity protection from bending and stuff like that. I did not see you blow it in either one of them.
No, we don't.
Totally makes sense because you're spitting in your holder, getting spit and moisture into a place that you kind of want to be dry, right? We want our cards to be dry, not wet.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we don't want to spit inside this thing or get any type of moisture. You're exactly correct. There's no need to. It's not like it's really hard to go ahead and get this thing open. If anything, if you have anything in there, just turn it upside down and bang on it a little bit. It'll fall out, or take a microfiber and throw it in there like a swab or ear swab. And if you got some dust in the corner, but if you're doing that much work, just throw away the top loader and get another one.
Right.
There's been cases where I've seen a piece of like the top loader from production go inside the top loader. I've seen it happen. And all I do is I take it like this and I just kind of do like that and it comes flying out and we're good.
So I had a card and I brought this by and you've seen this card. So Lewis seen this card, but this is a Mike Modano.
Oh yeah.
Autographed to me. Hang on, let me look. No, it's not autographed to me, but it's his signature, but it's on this very foily looking card. And it was given to me in a top loader, but the top loader was so god awful tight, it was actually taking the signature off of the card, and it did not have a penny sleeve. So I ended up unloading it, putting a penny sleeve on it immediately, re-sleeving it on a new sleeve, because now I can lightly tap upside down and see, you can already see it's almost to the edge where it can come out, versus before it was a challenge to get it out. See, I'm at the point now, I can almost, just need a little bit further. I can almost grab the penny sleeve, but I don't want it to come out anyway. So
remember how I taught you? Remember how I
Yeah.
taught you? Take your hand like this, take your hand like this, and just bump it. Look at that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
There you
there you
go.
go.
Hey, there you go. But you want,
See?
yeah, as you do it more, you'll understand how much pressure you got to hit yourself with in order for them to go pew and hit the wall.
This was actually your penny sleeve because it's got the
Yeah,
cutout.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we noticed that the top loader that it had a little bit of black marker on there, and I look at I think it was the bottom of the first initial or of his first name, and you could see it kind of peel off. It's like, oh no,
yeah.
this is not good. So
And I would never have known to do that had I not gone in and talked to Lewis about it because
yeah,
this was a gift. Somebody gave this to me, and I love Mike Madonna. He's a great hockey player. It's almost hockey playoff season. It starts on the 18th, just like basketball playoff season. So really, really cool. So you've shown us a lot of stuff for beginners in a short amount of time. I've got some stuff. Are we ready to open some of my stuff that I got?
we got step 2. We forgot step 3.
Okay. All right. Go.
All right, give me 2 minutes. I'll make this one quick. You ready?
All right. So we got him in.
How many of you guys are familiar with this? Huh?
Yep.
Old school. Sleeve it in there. Put in a 3-ring binder. Just fits a penny sleeve. This is like ancient. No offense to you, Scott. But this is ancient right here, all right? We're no longer here, all right? Get rid of that thing. We're here now, all right? These are our binders right here that allow you to hold up to 290 plus top-loaded cards. These are a man's best or a collector's best friend per se, right? So you just take it. I'm trying to do this backwards. And you slide it in there. And boom, top loaded card. Now we're triple protected. Sleeve, top loader, the page, quad, and then the book. And these actually are nice zippered so they don't come flying out neither. You're well protected. Me personally, I have 4 of these. I have one for every color, and they all mean something different, whether it's a different sport or whether it's a PC binder or whether it's my Pokemon binder or anything of that nature. I have one for every color. So this right here is a great way to protect your investment as well too. Dust, air, heat, you name it, it's going to protect it. I don't think it's waterproof though. So don't throw it in the water.
Right.
So that's really cool right here. Yeah.
That's pretty cool because you could take just your baseball cards or just a segment of your baseball cards to a show that you wanted to show off or to a friend's house to compare notes or maybe make some trades because people still trade cards, right? I mean, that's still a thing too.
Yeah. We do trade. We are getting ready to kick back off trade nights here. We do have a lot of shows that happen every other week. We have a show this weekend in Katy, Texas that we'll be doing at the Merrill Center. But there's a lot of trading, a lot of selling, a lot of buying, trading of cards for wax or wax for wax, sealed. I mean, you name it, it's always happening. And we do it right here behind me as well, too. We try to get everybody in the community, the local community, once a month on a Friday. And we throw a pizza party and everybody, we trade and sell and open up stuff. So, yeah, definitely. You can do these. You can take these to the show and have people to look through them instead of putting them in a box like this and walking around the show and then opening them, and then you have a bunch of cards in there. You come to my table, and I'm probably not going to look through them because if they're in a box like this and they're not top loaded, which I've seen, that means they're probably not in great condition, and you probably don't take care of your cards. And I'm sorry, that's just kind of how I see things. But if you walked up like this, all nice, buckled up, presentable, I definitely will entertain looking at a lot of your cards because I know they're well kept and taken care of.
Whereas the other ones are probably damaged, and you looking at them in that way, it's going to damage them even further.
Yeah.
So it's just lose in that.
It's situation. Like it's kind of like when you go to an interview. You're not going to just go in your gym clothes. You're going to go Nice business casual, nice collared shirt, some nice shoes, well groomed. It's the presentability that really captures traders and buyers and collectors all alike's attention. So it's how you show yourself the first time.
So if you're going to box them, you suggest penny, top load, box, but leave some air. If it's 100 box, it'll hold 100. You're probably going to go 80, right?
Yeah. Now, if you're just starting and like you're gonna end up having tons of bulk laying around. At the very least, I would sleeve. It doesn't cost much to sleeve. You can go find some wholesale penny sleeves, not per se the Easy Glides, but some regular Ultra Pro ones, and sleeve up all your cards. And you can get the big boxes like this, which is 4 rows, and they hold up to almost 5,000 penny sleeves cards. And that's a good way to keep organized. Let's say you end up collecting baseball, basketball, and football, and now you have 3 boxes labeled NFL, MLB, NBA. Now you can organize really good. When I first started collecting, one of my biggest problems, and sometimes I find myself doing it today because it's just a natural habit, is just leaving things around and not staying organized. If you can stay organized, it will work itself throughout your whole collecting time. Like staying organized is very hard to do, but when you do it, it works really well. So,
Right, right. So I got a question from Russell here. Russell wants to know what your favorite best baseball and football team is.
all right. So, there's a story that goes on with these. All right. So, as you guys know, I'm currently in Houston, Texas. I've been here for 15 years. Um, I was born and raised in New Jersey. So everybody in my family were big Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, anything in the New York tri area, Philadelphia Eagles, Phillies. And my grandfather, um, we were watching, I think it was the 95 or 96 playoffs in baseball. And he goes, "Hey, Lou, what is your favorite baseball team? Is it those guys right there on the television?" And he was trying to press the Yankees on me. And I said, "No, it's the other team." And this was that time in baseball where the Braves and the Yankees were always going at it. So I said, "No, it's the other team." And from that day forth, I stuck as an Atlanta Braves fan to today. So I am a Braves fan. So with that being said, if all my family is Giants, Philly, Washington, Jets fans, what do you think I go for in football to spite
I,
my family?
I think you're going Pittsburgh because it's
Uh-uh.
not Philadelphia. It's the other team
I
in Philadelphia.
I am a through and through Cowboys fan.
Oh goodness,
Yeah.
NFC.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Born and raised up north. However, my two favorite teams are in the South, Atlanta Braves and a Cowboys fan. And I've never bandwagoned ever. I've stuck through our Romo, our Quincy Carter, Vinci Testaverde days.
Oh
I've
goodness.
stuck through them all, right? Never bandwagons. Uh, I'll add an extra one in there. I do not have a favorite basketball team. um, with basketball, I've always been a player follower. So growing up, I absolutely loved Shaquille O'Neal, and I followed him not for only what he did on the court, but what he did off the court. And to this day, he still proves time and time again that even the biggest people with the most money can make a big difference in their community. And I absolutely love watching a lot of his content and what he does for the community. With him out of the league, a lot of people will go against me on this one, but I like what LeBron James does for the community and outside of the basketball, realm. So My favorite player right now is LeBron James as of right now. Until the next one comes up and can prove better for, what they do for their community and using their voice and their platform.
Right. Okay. So we talked about getting started.
Hmm.
What's the difference between getting started and resurrecting? So let's say that you stumble across a shoebox full of cards in your Texas attic. And by Texas attic, I mean the attic. Uh, I'm not talking the fake Texas attic. I'm talking about the real deal attic where the insulation is. And they're laying like this on top of each other in a cardboard box. And that cardboard box is almost full, or shoebox is almost full. What would be the first step in trying to breathe some life into something that's been forgotten for so long?
Well, one of the bad things in the state of Texas that we have going against us is the summer heat.
Humidity.
If you guys are not familiar with the Texas heat, it starts around next
Now,
month and goes and goes all the way into the late August. Sometimes I
deep
think
into
I remember being hot in Halloween.
right.
So,
Oh, the
but
kids
our
can never
hottest
wear the long sleeve Halloween costumes with wool on
no,
it. They can never
no,
wear
our
them.
hottest moments I would say is July and August. So that's one of the biggest worst things that we have going for us. Um, so the first thing, if I came upon something in my attic and I figured out it was vintage cards or any type of cards and I wanted to start going through it, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out of the attic and I'm going to put it in a more controlled temp area, like say my house where the air control is working, the AC is working. I'm going to give it a little bit to kind of acclimate to that temperature in the room. And then I'm going to go ahead and carefully um, pick up some of the cards. Um, Now, one of the big things that I've noticed, and I've seen this in a lot of cards that have been stuck in boxes and attics a lot. Um, when you grab the cards out of there, of course, you want to be gentle because they've been so compact for a long time with the heat that they are kind of becoming one with another in some cases. So the first thing I generally do is I won't slide. I won't pick up like I taught you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it like this. I don't know if you guys see it. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pull away. Pull away. The first signs, and again, against we're rolling against the die here, but against that card, two things are going to happen. Either you're going to get it away nice and good, or you're going to hear it go, and that's bad news. That means this card has now transferred onto the back of this card. And that is pretty much when it's not looking good. It's not
Well,
looking good from there.
it's not looking good from a resale standpoint, but you can still
Yes.
enjoy your cards. Just don't expect that other people will enjoy them also.
Yeah, and I've seen it time and time again too that the cards have been so compact for so long with no protection on it that they'll come out, it'll be 10 cards and they'll look like this and they won't move at all. 10
Uh,
cards have binded to each other. It would just you can't get them away from each other. They're stuck. And I've seen this a lot lately with a lot of people finding their stuff in the attic and wanting me to come over and look at them and see if there's anything worth value or anything worth saving. And unfortunately, most of the time, I'm the bearer of bad news. The heat does not help us over here, not whatsoever. And for the north, my people in the north, the cold doesn't help neither because then you get moisture and you get icicles depending on how cold it can get in your attic.
right. And see, we never thought about that problem here in Texas, that your attic could be frigid cold and have some moisture in it and icicles, and then those icicles melt at some point, right?
Yeah.
And then it becomes the problem. So I found this card, and it's Luke Skywalker #1. And can you see the damaged corners?
I sure can.
Both quarters are damaged. Both corners are damaged. Now it's not heavy damage, but it's damaged nonetheless. So when this goes off to grading, because that's the latest way of doing things, right? We send it off to a professional company, and they will tell us what it should get based off of, the way they grade them, because they grade them the same way. It's not like they grade them rando. Each card's
No,
graded. They have
have
a
a
whole,
criteria.
and this one right here, unfortunately, would not get top value because of being in a shoebox like this with no protection whatsoever. For, I don't know, movie came out in 1977, so it's been a while. Still love the card.
It's been quite some time.
Card's still good for me, but maybe not for resale.
Well, I mean, something from the 77 to now, we're looking, 50 years?
Right at that, yeah.
Right?
50 years.
Almost at 50 years. I would say 49, 50 years. For the condition of that card to be that old, I'm surprised it looks that good. We have some, speaking of old vintage cards, I didn't get to show you these when you came by the other day, but look how great these cards are. Oh, let me get one out. Gosh.
I think I have that card.
I think this is 58. Am I correct? Yeah, 58. Do you see how great the color? Do you see how great the conditions are on the corners for being how old it is?
Right.
These are really, really good cards. So for yours to be in that condition, to be 50 years old plus, I'm actually surprised, because most people don't take care of their cards, don't sleeve their cards, nothing. And again, I was talking about this whole binder and sheet thing. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm using one, right? This is how it was sold to me.
Right.
Somebody found this in their attic, comes in and says, I don't want it. And he throws me a number, and I just took it. I'm not even knowing what's in it. All I knew there was vintage, and it was a great buy for us. It's nice, beautiful vintage cards that we're going to try to get slabbed up and capsulized so we could stay that good looking.
So you could save them
for the long run.
Right.
Yes.
So when you're talking about sleeving like that in a binder, it's one card per window, right?
Yeah.
When you see a binder that has two cards per window, we've got problems, because number one, they jammed it down in there, because you're not supposed to be able to fit two cards per window.
No, you're not. Especially with how cards, I mean, they have a thickness, no matter, unless they're acetates cards, which are the skinny plastic ones, but they didn't make those back then.
Right. Well, are we ready to open some stuff?
Yeah, sure. I have something to share with you guys, and so do you. So I'll let you go first and show everybody what you got.
So starting off with this one, which we believe is basketball, because it's got some basketball, and we see, who do we see over here?
Yuki.
What's his name? Yuki.
Right. Yumi. He plays in the NBA right now.
Your current NBA player, and then the back. And I actually got these in Japan. So these are not Amazon or Walmart or anything like that. Now, because it has the tabs on the sides, I am going to rip on the tabs. Because
do we know what it says?
We don't. But let's see if Google Translate will tell us.
All right.
Doing it live. Let's see if Google Translate will give us this. Give it a couple seconds. It says Bucho. This right here, real big, says Bucho, whatever that means.
Okay.
And then the league over here, it's the B League, which I don't know if that's an actual league or if that's the type of card. And they have something above the candy that says Heart Takiru Coke flavored. Coke flavored. So the candy is Coke flavor in here.
Okay.
Which I would probably like root beer better as far as candy goes. Let's see what this upper corner says. Upper corner is what I'm looking at right here now. Seeing if I can get something translated here.
I say we just go ahead and leave it a surprise, and you just taste it, and you just let us know.
25 types in total. Player seal 1, rare seal, all day type. And last bit of checking, I'm going to check and see what this doesn't make sense. So, all right. Here we go. The excitement is building. This one is. Okay, so guess what I get to do? The candy is individually wrapped, which I'm pumped about because now, Lou, I'm bringing you by some candy because it's individually wrapped.
Sweet.
So yeah, they're going to be sweet as candy. Keep coming. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and I tell you what, Russell, I'm going to save some of this candy for my anniversary party on the 24th, and somebody's going to win some of this candy. Okay, I'm not going to eat it all. All right, so I've got pretty good, and there is one card in here, and it kind of feels like a sticker. And it says B League. This is it. So I think I got screwed. I think oh no, it says it's got a little pull tab right here.
So okay. I think it's more for like a snack than it is. You know, like when back in the day where we used to get the cereal and they had like the extra toy or the spoon in there or something like that. That's what I kind of think it's like. Like you get the small little gift that's primarily based around the candy, though. Okay, we got a card. Right? No? What is that? That's pretty different.
So yeah, it's got this is sticky, and it's foily, and it's Naoki Uto, number 11, and there you go. So that's the card that came with all that candy. It's pretty cool. I'll bring it by so you can see it. I don't know.
I definitely want to look at that. I'm pretty sure the camera doesn't do it any justice. It probably looks way better. It looks like an optichrome too, like a chrome. I like that.
Right. So I will sleeve it to protect it in transit. And look, I'm trying to be really careful with it. Look, I'm learning.
It's top loaded.
Yeah.
The heck?
So definitely not going to sit it over here on my computer. But yeah, I've got a stack of candy here. Let me count how many pieces of candy I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of candy in there. And a pretty damn cool card, which again, this is my collection, you know what I mean, of coolness. And I'm gonna go ahead and open the candy, which was much harder to open than the packet. So I've got my favorite opening sword. It's a rapier sword.
I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I've had this since I was a kid. It's always been my favorite. And okay, so the candy looks just like on the photo. Got the little, all right. It's kind of chewy. It's not hard candy. It's kind of chewy.
Like a taffy?
It's kind of like taffy. And then the squirty part, I guess, is the cola, that little black piece you saw.
Yeah.
Kind of just squirted out in my mouth. Yeah. Squirt it out. So I'm sure everybody wanted to see me eat candy today. But
first time for everything.
It's not like, it's kind of, the inside part is kind of like gummy, kind of like itty bitty little gummies and little balls in there. Okay.
Like
all right. We'll let you open. I'm gonna bring you one of these when I come over and see you.
All right, sounds good.
When we finish, I'll find out when you're not working to make sure I don't come on that day. So what are you gonna open while I choke on my candy?
I wanted to share something really neat. It's not any Topps Chrome football that just came out yesterday. You know, we've all sold out of that already. It's been such a great product. We did some baseball in there today. I wanted to step outside of our realm a little bit and show you guys a pretty neat product that Upper Deck makes. Yes, Upper Deck is still out there for all my hockey folks, for my DC folks, all the cool stuff that Tops and Fanatics don't have. Upper Deck still has the licensing to them. And one of the cool boxes I liked was Allure. All right, Allure Upper Deck, and this was from 2025. This is a really cool box. Um, we're looking for autographs. We're looking for Yamal autographs as well too, because as you guys know, soccer is not the soccer association is not licensed to anybody. So Panini, Tops, Upper Deck can still get their licensing and their autographs on their cards. What I love about this set is that there's a chase. What do we love? Nothing better than a chase. It's what we're gunning for in here. They have these cool color flows that they do every year, and you collect the same player, and it's nine different colors, and they make a big picture that is called a color flow or a rainbow,
So you
whatever
could
it.
kind
And most people, yeah,
of frame that. You could kind of frame that then.
there you go. See, called macro color flows. I like these a lot. They're very affordable. They're not expensive. This is something you can rip and not have to break the bank on. If you're ever looking to, hold up, is the tail shaking on that rattlesnake?
It does.
That's awesome. Sorry, that caught the corner of my eye. I was like, "What's that thing?" All right, so
And that's why I
uh,
continue to use that coffee mug. Yes.
so here, as you can tell, you got Yamal in the front. You got Cameron Brink. I don't know who that is, but she must be somebody upcoming. We're gonna get all different types of sports out of here. Again, breaking the bank. You don't always have to break the bank to get that itch. Everybody has that itch, that urge, whether it's your morning coffee or your cigarette that you got to get. This is it right here, right? This
I like
is
sports.
I like this. So we're gonna open it up. So I'll take you guys. I'll bring you guys down a little bit. Well, I won't be able to bring you guys down. So I use this right here. If you can find this in any of your hobby shops. Most people have blades. However, when you have kids, I have 3 kids. We try to have safety around the house, and we do the same thing here at the shop as well too. We don't want open blades anywhere where kids can get into. We are a family-based shop. Last thing we want is little kids running around. I'm gonna get you with blades. So this right here is a piece of plastic, and it goes in and out, and it's just a piece of plastic right here that you can just cut your cellophane on, and voila, and it self retracts, so nobody can get hurt. So again, remember safety first. Always preach it. This comes with 8 cards, 8 packs per set. Most of you guys' boxes, if you ever do any hobby boxes, they come in like a cool little display where you can, feel good about yourself when you're opening them, and you can display it like that.
Okay.
So, first one. So, really fun fact here. About a year ago, I did my first Allure box because I didn't want to spend the money on Allure, and I was like, what if these are all paper? Well, come to find out, they're not paper. They're all chrome. They have a lot of weight to them.
Ooh.
Wait till you see these. Even some of the base cards in here are like, oh, wow. So it says on the front, collect 1 base set parallel card per pack. There's 8 packs, 8 cards. Again, see how I'm opening it like a Hershey, right? And watch, I'm just going to flip it. So it's a secret to me now. As you guys can see, I'm on the back here. I'm holding it.
You're really good at that.
And I'm bringing it out like that. For the stream purposes, I'm going to turn them around for you guys to see. That is a base card there, ladies and gents.
Look how
that is a base.
Wow. Very
How's that?
pretty. So tennis.
Not too familiar with tennis. One of my team leads here is a big tennis folk. He could probably tell us who this is.
What's the name on it?
Anna Lee Waters.
Okay.
All right. Our next one.
Don't know why I asked. I wouldn't know.
Fernando Cruz. He is a Cubs prospect. Big name right here. Cubs prospect. Again, we're still on base cards here, by the way. This is base.
Okay.
It looks like we have a black coming up. We have golf. Look at that black. You can see the reflection of us right here, right now on the screen. That's how great this thing is.
That's crazy. It's a mirror.
Yes, look at that. That is a beautiful card. So what I like about Allure, and they do it with Topps Finest as well, is on the back, they'll tell you what type of parallel it is. Black rainbow. And sometimes they'll be numbered, but black rainbows aren't numbered. Next one we have a first look insert of Gretchen Walsh swimming. Only tennis player I know, Serena. I'm pretty sure you're going to know this guy on the back. He's a household name. I see it right now. He's a household name. All right, and now we got one of our first color flows. Look at that.
Wow.
Right, this is Shaun White. Everybody knows Shaun White?
Shaun White.
Shaun White. He's got a color flow in here. Pretty neat.
Great.
So
I've met him
now
before. He's super chill.
Say again?
I've met him before. He's super chill.
Oh. Yeah, so now we've hit like this. How does that make me feel? It feels like I got to go after the color flow now. Like I want to see how it matches up. Next one we have, it looks like we have a numbered card here. This is another Alex Walsh. It's on the horizontal parallel.
Yeah.
Right? And I believe this is numbered if I'm correct. Yes, here we go. So we got a numbered card now. Let's see if you guys can see it. You guys see it right there?
I see something in blue, but I can't make it out.
10 out of 199. Sorry, I can't see it. 10 out of 199. So, in simplest terms, there's 199 of the exact same cards right here in the world, and we got one of them. That's the best way to see it. And then we have Ethan Pentry. We're going to go a little bit quicker here. And then, I'm pretty sure you know this guy right here. Look at that mullet. Look at that mullet. Yes, it is.
He's not up and coming.
Yeah, we know that tennis guy, right? We know the household names. Agassi and who else we got? We got, Serena Williams, her sister, Venus. We can go all day, right? Again, just all natural. Boom. We're going to go through this a little bit quicker. I want to get through this box with you guys, though. Who's that? We have Reggie Bush in the USC.
College Reggie Bush, yeah.
Let me let's see if I can get this a little bit displayed better. What we got there? Kevin Concepcion. So he is actually slated to be the #1 wide receiver to go in the draft this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He doesn't even be a football player there.
He's a football player for sure. Madison Skinner, volleyball. Again, look, we're getting all types of sports here. Another color flow of Kerry Walsh, volleyball. This makes you want to chase the color. Another numbered. Steffi Graf, tennis player. I think I've heard that last name before.
She was pretty good.
Cedric Dombe, looks like UFC. And soccer, Warren Zaire Murray. Again, these most of these cards you guys are seeing are like base cards, and they're beautiful. We have a few packs left. We'll kind of get this one. Boom. So yeah, you get quick with it. We got Iga Swiatek. I think she's like in the top 5 for tennis. If I remember that name properly. Elite Neighbors, Giants wide receiver. Fortunately, his season came to an end early last year in week number 2 with a torn ACL, but he should be back this year. Another color flow. We got Rose Zhang, golfer. Another big thing that Upper Deck is known for is AEW. If you guys are familiar with wrestling, WWE, AEW is more of like a feeder for the WWE. So AEW, we get a lot of their cards. We actually just had a release yesterday for AEW Allure, which looks so great. We have Arrington Knighton, another Fernando Cruz.
So that's our first dupe right there. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, first dupe. We have another color flow of Kevin Concepcion, which we were just talking about.
That's a pretty cool looking card.
We have a numbered card of Pierce LePage. Looks like a
Runner?
runner. Decathlon. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen a decathlon. This one's numbered out of 349 in the world, which is really neat. All right, next pack up. I love these cards. They may not be $1 million cards, but they are so well made. If you guys have never ever done Allure anything, if you guys do Allure hockey, get some Allure hockey. Those cards are gorgeous too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoot two to the front so we keep the hits for the back. Trinity Rodman. This is Dennis Rodman's daughter that plays plays soccer. That's Dennis Rodman, the Worm, basketball
Love me some
daughter.
Dennis.
Oh wow, check that out. So if you guys don't know either, one of the athletes that has signed a lifetime deal with Upper Deck is drumroll, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has a lifetime deal with Upper Deck, so he can't go nowhere else, can't sign nowhere else. So in Upper Deck, we're always looking for Michael Jordan cards along with his autographs because it's the only place where we can find them.
I bet you're going to see a Michael Jordan NASCAR card coming out because his NASCAR team just won a
Yes,
race a couple of weeks
that is
ago.
correct. We got another one of Eva Gattino, soccer. We got a black rainbow coming up of gymnast Connor McLean. Oh,
That's
well,
pretty cool.
this is a nice little take right here. Riley Tajek, bobsleighing.
Olympics in there. That's awesome.
Look at that. Color flow on the Agassi. And this is why I like these boxes because you get surprised on some of these cards. But this is Isaiah Harwell, NBA, autograph out of 10. There's only 10 in the world, and we just hit one. It's called a purple diamond auto
Wow. The detail
out of
on that
10.
card.
It's beautiful. These are cards that you kind of send off. Now you guys see I'm still handling the card the way I would handle anybody else's card, mine, anybody else. You see I'm nowhere near the corners, how delicate I'm being, whether it's a base, whether it's a numbered card, autograph. I treat all the cards the same. And that's just good practice.
Right.
We have MMA. Oh, let me get the good ones to the back. All right, first one we have golf. We have
Okay.
Austin Greaser. I think Rory just won the Masters, right?
He did. Second year in a row.
Second back to back. Alex Walsh.
Well, he had
Bolton.
lost Masters prior to that also that he should have won. He's due for sure.
Bo Nickel MMA. We got some football. And Antario Brown, not Antonio Brown. Antario. First look on Kaman Mulich basketball. And then sometimes not only are you going to get the black rainbow or parallel in there, but you're going to get also the next card is going to be like, hey, well, we're going to give you his base hollow too. Here's another nice insert. This is called, I don't know. It's not telling me. Regular refractor. Here's one. This one's called the Pixel. Look at that. Look at it. It's like small little crushed diamonds in it.
That is so cool.
Yeah, this is Max Homa.
I'm a sucker for that card for sure.
For what?
I'm a sucker for that kind of card. A card that looks pretty, I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah, same here. It's like we're squirrels, man. We like the shiny stuff. All right, we got Zhao Yang. We're gonna get to all the meats and potatoes here. Whitman, Isaiah Bond. Oh, this is a nice one. Here we go. We speak him into existence and he comes. Here comes Agassi again on the orange rainbow. How beautiful is that? Orange rainbow. It's not numbered, but it's such a beautiful card. We got McKenna Whitman. Oh, here we go. Nice. You mean Yamal.
Oh, that's what we were looking for.
That's what we're gunning for right there. It's a nice one. Uh, this one's numbered out of 199. This is Ajia O'Neal, volleyball. I don't know if she has any resemblance to Shaquille O'Neal. And then, oh, it's so great that we got this. We got another color flow that we were missing. So now we got 2 of the 9.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool, huh? And you
Cool.
start kind of seeing how it pieces together really nice.
Right. Legend liked that one. He thinks that's
Oh,
cool.
I bet he did. I would have liked that one too. I agree with you, Legend. All right, we got another one. We got last 2 packs.
Okay, 2
Last
more
2
packs.
packs. We're not holding you guys hostage too much longer. We got Big Poppy himself, Stacy Peralta, track and field Grace Stevens, golf Christo Lamperect.
You really have to learn the names of the business, don't you?
Yeah, it's mind-boggling. It's tongue-twisting too.
Swimming.
Swimming. We have another MMA. Oh, say again.
Who is the swimmer?
The swimmer is Jack Alexi on the Red Rainbow.
I think he was on that Olympic medal team a couple of years back. I could be wrong.
Reggie Bush color flow.
Another Reggie Bush.
Well, this one's a color flow though, right? Then we didn't get a color flow of his other one.
The other one wasn't a color flow, but I like Reggie Bush.
And our last and final pack. Let's go ahead, move those 2 to the front. Again, just when you thought you've seen all the sports that they can come out in here and upper deck with you, they hit you with skateboard, which is really cool, right?
Well, we had Sean White a second ago. Oh, that's snowboard. No,
it was snowboard. No, it wasn't. Yeah, snowboarding for Sean White. Yeah,
snowboard, not skateboard. Okay, my bad.
Aiden Holloway, basketball. We have another MMA, Lydia Warren. Come on.
Equal time there.
Camelia Carrasco. She actually plays for the Chicago Sky right now. She was drafted last year. She's a really good basketball player in the WNBA. We have volleyball, Madison Skeeter on the red.
Quite a few about volleyball.
Sam Coffey. We know who Sam Coffey is.
Yeah.
And we got 2 cards left. Another graph. And our last one is Alicia Lehman Soccer. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Again, yes. On the Pixel. It's called the Pixel Insert. And that right there, ladies and gents, is one of my very underrated sets throughout, all the sports. Allure, it's very affordable. It checks all the dots. It's very affordable. They're beautiful cards. They're well made. You get a mixture of all different sports. You don't know what you're going to get sometimes. And the biggest reason I like it is it doesn't break the bank.
So how much was that? How much did that box retail for?
$125.
And how many cards?
8 times 8, 64 cards. And they're all chrome.
They're all pretty cards, all fancy cards.
Beautiful cards.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Oh,
so
yes.
I've got one thing I want to open, but I want to show you something that I've set up myself.
I'm listening. Okay. Go ahead.
What I have here is I have a photograph of Pavel Bure, a puck from the Canucks, and one of his rookie cards. So this is called the Upper Deck Young Guns card. And the reason why I use that card instead of his rookie card, and you spoke to this a little earlier, is because his rookie card is him on roller skates. Okay.
That in today's world would be what we call a variation, a golden mirror, something like that in the realm of tops, because he's doing something other than hockey, right?
Right. Here's the other problem with this. It has him listed as a right winger. He is not a right winger. He's a left winger. So they list his position incorrectly because they wanted to get his card into this pack. because he was a rookie. He was just drafted. And so, I sleeved it, top loaded it, and it sits with the display.
You built that display?
Yes, ground up.
All right. So here's my question for you. How much do you think that whole entire display with those cards, the way you set it up, how much do you think that it's worth?
So to me, you can't put a price tag on it. One reason
and you answered that the right way, because what we spoke about earlier, it's not a matter of value. It's a matter of what you love to do. And you can tell that is made in-house by you. And I didn't even know that, right? And you did it because you love it.
Right. So this autograph Pavel Bure photo right here is to me. It's to Scott.
Oh, that's even better.
If you have somebody else named Scott, that's great. We could sell it to them. But I couldn't put a price on this because
it's priceless, man.
The stick I used, he was sponsored by Bauer, and so it's Bauer stick around it. It's got a little, it's got the lime green around it, so it looks really good. It pops, and I don't know. I would say if this was somebody else's and was sitting in a shop, probably 200 to 300 if it was done professionally. That's
the thing's awesome, man. I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't come out very often because you're one of very few people that would get the whole why this guy is not in here. This guy's not on there because he's not even in a hockey jersey. He's in street clothes and rollerblades. That's just crazy. So I've got one I want to open for sure, and then it's a time issue. It's not a Pokeball, everyone. It's a Topps.
It's not a Pokeball.
It's not a Pokeball, and I'm not really sure where the I'm just going to have to pop the seal because it doesn't have a little seal, a little perf seal. And correct me if I'm wrong, does this twist open?
No, it just pops straight open.
Pops. Okay, so pops open, and you get a little box, and then it's got a little piece of plastic in the bottom, which we don't need that.
So for everybody that's not familiar, this is a holiday baseball tin, which has exclusive holiday parallels within these pack of cards that you're looking for.
So this one has thank you. This one has the same type of opening, so I'm going to attempt to open it as I've been taught today. Oh, and it opens so nicely.
Oh, there you go.
It was really the plastic's not as thick as what you were dealing with. This plastic's really, really light.
It's more of a thinner kind of plastic on that. That's correct.
So I got it out. Nothing's damaged so far. So I got to hold them kind of differently so I can see and you can see. So
right. It's a little awkward. You got to have to turn it and kind of flip it like this.
Yeah, look, you made it look so easy. So this, you can't really see this, but it's got candy cane border around it on this one.
You're going to get to some of the cards where you can feel the snowflakes. It's pretty awesome.
So I'm just going to rifle through these and trying not to hit the corner.
A very underrated type of product right there. I think we sell those for, I think, $17 or $18, and they come with some beautiful cards in them.
There's Altuve. He's behind you trying to hit you in the head with that baseball bat.
I met Altuve. He's a lot shorter than me. I wish he would.
Just try it, little man. He can hit some balls, can he?
Yeah, he can.
Okay, let's flip through these. Okay, so here we go. I got a backwards one.
Oh, we got it backwards.
So it says Jackson Holiday, and he's got a hat on. He's got a Santa hat on, and the card.
Yeah, so in every ball tin, you get an ornament to hang on your Christmas tree, and that's your ornament right there. That's a good one.
So it got a little hole right there.
Yeah,
so pop it out and put it on the tree.
Jackson Holiday, young talent coming through the league. It's going to be great.
Another backwards one, but it's Juan Soto, but I don't see anything really. Didn't jump out at me as far as why.
What's his arm brace look like? Does his sleeve look like candy canes at Christmas?
That his bat does.
Oh, his bat's a candy cane. There it is.
that's what we were looking for. That's the Christmas connection. Looking for the Christmas connection.
There
There's a
you
lot of
go.
cards. There's a lot of cards in here.
You'd be
Um,
surprised. Look up that card. You'd be surprised what a couple of those do as far as price wise.
Now this is what I like. I like a good action card.
Oh, that's nice.
I like a good action card. I'm okay with the horizontal. And see, it looks like he's sliding into snow. You can just barely see the flakes that he's
That's
sliding
pretty
into.
neat.
I like cards with action on them. Those are my favorites. There was a year of that's probably the most interesting one. There was a year of hockey cards where they tried to go just like a high, and they're all standing still. And I'm like, no, dude, I don't want standing still. I want skating,
Want some
slashing.
action
I want some action shots. So
for
I've got.
sure.
So I think I'm going to save my allure set for another visit. We'll have you back on the channel. We'll open the allure set.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
for
do
sure.
want to open the other set that I knocked on the ground, which is just a pack. And this is an Upper Deck, because Upper Deck is my jam. I love Upper Deck cards.
Oh
Upper
yeah.
Deck. And this is, I think this is 2025. It says 1997. 1997. You gotta be kidding me, really?
You know, as you get older, your bedtime starts getting quicker, so you get tired.
Well,
Sorry
I'm
for the
just
yawning.
shocked.
No,
I'm
sorry
just
for the
shocked.
yawning.
I'm just shocked that it said 1997. So I'm trying to open it real pretty like, and it's not as easy as the last one. I'm trying to catch that little bit right here and pull it out, and it's not wanting to play. So no, I'm gonna break. I'm gonna cut it open, which this could go very bad very fast.
You know, sometimes we get cards that have very thick and very heavy glue on the packs, and it gets to the point where you can't get them open like that. That's your next resort. But you push your cards down, you get that little bit of slack up top, put your finger as a guide, and then cut it so you don't ever cut into the cards. So you're perfectly fine. It's not against any cardinal rule to use scissors. You're perfectly fine in that realm.
All right, look at that. Oh, I got it out of there. Okay. So this is the Panthers. This is Rob Niedermeyer. So these are older cards. And I can't read that because I'm old. But look at that tiny writing. Can anybody read that? I don't think so.
No, I can't read it. It said Star Quest on the back.
This is a StarQuest card, yes.
Yeah.
So this
My
is
eyes are a little bit good.
One of your chase cards. We got, and these cards are kind of sticking together a little bit, so I'm having to pop them.
1997. I mean, we're talking 30 years right now, right? No.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have opened this pack.
30 years.
So Vladimir got Mike Gardner. Well, that's a good card. He played a long career, but he ended up in Arizona before they moved to Utah. Ol Samuelson, also a very revered player. Heroes of Hockey, Nationals, Jason Ward, I've never heard of, but that's a cool card. And then I got a backwards card, which is somebody I've never heard of, also from Arizona. And then the card that I guess is Hockey Stick'ems, which is an Eric Lindros sticker.
See, I know Eric Lindros.
There you go. Every element on there that you see is a sticker. So he's a sticker.
That's pretty neat.
The logo's a sticker. That's a sticker. That's a sticker. Everything's a sticker. And then it gives you the other people that are stickers also.
I like that.
I always liked I never wanted to use the stickers. You know what I mean? I never wanted to stick Crapper or Trapper Keeper or whatever the cool kids are doing these days. But we'll have to get you back on again, and I can open my allure pack. But I got to get over.
Look forward to that.
I got to get over to see you and to show you in person my pack from Japan.
For sure. Okay. Just reach out to me, and then I'll let you know what my my next week looks like. This weekend, of course, we're at the Katy Card Show. So if any of you guys are local, stop by, come say hello.
So where is that
And
been held at again?
so the Katy Card show is out here in Texas. It's at the Merrill Center where Katy ISD does their graduations. So we'll be
Okay.
set there on Saturday from 10 to 5, and Sunday from, no, I'm sorry, my apologies. Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. It's free admissions. They give away door prizes, they give away cash, like cash to shop around. I love it that it's free parking. I love that it's free admission. I believe that all card shows should be that way. So they're doing it right, and it's a really good show. It's really good in that area. They also do the Conroe one too. So we'll be down there if you guys want to come by and say hello, or even just go around collecting. It's a whole different realm of collecting, though. So what I mean by that, it's one thing to come into a shop and collect. It's one thing to talk about it here. It's another to actually see it in full swing. So when you get out there, it's like it's a whole different animal. And sometimes it's fast paced, sometimes it's slow, and the only person that controls that is each health. So it's fun though. It's a nice adrenaline.
I tell you what, bring definitely stay hydrated at these events.
Oh,
Also,
definitely.
definitely stay hydrated because you don't realize that you're having such a good time interacting and talking with other people that enjoy that card type that you enjoy also. Um, Time just slips away. It really
Yeah.
can. It really
No,
can.
it
And that's
does.
not
It does
really a
go
bad
quick.
because you probably needed that. You just didn't know you needed that. So
That's why I stay at the table.
right, yeah, yeah. If you roam around too much, it's like, oh man, I just filled up another 3 boxes with
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What am I going to tell the wife now? It accidentally just showed up in my car.
right. Yeah, they just materialize, Star Trek style. Well, Lou, thanks for coming on and talking with us.
I
Beginner, we're going to
appreciate you.
call this our beginner. Next one, we'll ramp that up a little bit. Next one, we'll talk a little more about grading and
Yeah.
what to do with your grading once you've graded, because you guys also do Pokemon, and that still is a crazy arm of
Yes.
collecting right there.
That's
Um,
correct. Not only do we do Pokemon, we do all the other TCGs. It's just not the stadium store here. We have the other part, which is called the Adventure Begins, and they have all your other things nerdy. We get nerdy over here with sports and entertainment, and they get nerdy over there with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and tabletop and board games and anime. But no matter where you go in the shop, you are always welcomed, and you always find your group in this shop. That's what's so great about it. You don't feel outside. You feel like this is the place for you. So yeah, we do that. We also do grading as well too. Our goal is to make this a family friendly shop, which we have, but also your one-stop shop so that you can get everything done here and not have to go home and search and drive somewhere else, and you get it all done here.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drop you in the back. I'm gonna finish this out. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Thanks so much for being a part of the show. Oh, one thing before we go, we don't want to forget. We gotta do it. Where is it? We gotta do 4 to 5 questions, my friend. We
All
gotta
right,
do four
hot
to five
shot real
questions.
quick.
Here we
I
go.
got you.
Favorite sports moment. This could be your personal sports moment. It
Favorite
could be
sports.
just a
Favorite
sports moment.
sports moment. I remember because I watched this in hand. Uh, we call it the flip play. Game 3, 2001 ALDS. Jarek Jeter cutting off that throw to literally save that season, and they ended up winning the World Series. That is one of my all-time. Look, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. Right? So, like, I remember watching that because me and my grandfather, we were watching it, and it was just one of those moments that kind of slowed down at the house in Jersey, and it's just like wow. So that's my moment.
Okay. What's the first sports movie you remember ever watching? You're little Lou at this point.
Angels in the outfield.
Angels in the Outfield. That's a good one. Do you remember who was in that movie?
Danny Glover. Uh,
Okay, that's great. Yeah,
dude that plays Back to the Future, Christopher
Lloyd,
Lloyd.
Christopher
There
Lloyd.
you go. And I
Okay.
can't remember the main kid's name, but there were some other iconic names in there. But those were the two that I can remember, and I can see their faces still.
So I'm gonna
Lloyd played the angel. Glover played the coach.
so I'm gonna throw this out there because for me, it's like, what? Didn't have any lines. I don't think he spoke a word. All right, all right, all right. Matthew McConaughey was in Angels in the Outfield. He
I didn't
played
know that.
outfielders. Yes, and he was actually one of the ones that was lifted up to catch a ball in one of the scenes. It was Matt, and they get a good picture of his face. You can't deny that it's Matthew McConaughey. You
Now
look
I
him
got
up.
to go watch it again. I got to go watch it now.
And you know, he was a young actor just starting out, and it's early in his career. But yeah, he did not just do one sports movie, We Are Marshall. He also did Angels of the Outfield. So
That's one of my favorites. I want to say my all-time favorite though, and a lot of people can agree with me, is Rocky, hands down.
Okay. So is that your movie? Is that your favorite? So this is now kind of a different line. Is that your favorite motivational sports movie? The one that'll give you the energy to go through a wall? Or is that just your
Yes.
favorite? So it's both.
Rocky is the motivation one, but also one of the all-time greats. I believe so in cinema. There are some other arguments in there with like different movies, but Rocky is more of my inspirational, just seeing that he could do it, I can do it type deal.
Well, then you learn the backstory of him selling his dog and stuff like that. It just makes it even more
Yeah,
impactful.
it attaches. It attaches.
No, he's definitely, Sylvester Stallone's definitely the OG of sports
Yeah,
movies, because I do think that one kind of led the way for these these types of movies. And he's never going to win, he's never going to amount to nothing, and then he does, because he's
and
like,
then he
I'm not
shows
going
everybody up.
to listen to it. Okay, so last on our questions is, you're settling down for your favorite movie, Rocky, and we're in a fictitious world, so you can have any movie snack or drink. What would that be?
Uh,
Snack and drink.
I'd go chicken wings.
Oh, okay.
Chicken wings is my thing. My wife says I eat a lot of chicken. I might someday turn into a chicken myself. I like chicken wings. It's just kind of more of like real quick, easy. Now the real question is, what flavor do you go with? I'm more of like a buffalo garlic lemon pepper type guy, so I'd go with those.
I was going to say,
Drumsticks, not flats.
oh, okay. So you don't like the wings. You don't like the wings. You like the drumstick wings.
Well, there's an argument all the time at my house, and my wife goes, "I like flats," and I'm like, "I like drumsticks. It's got more meat on it."
The
And
couple,
I'm just like, you know what? To each his own, right? I like the drumsticks.
right? But I thought, you being from the East Coast, you would go with the buffalo sauce. That was my
Well,
guess.
like the buffalo's great, but take buffalo and throw some lemon pepper in there, or throw some garlic and mix that into a buffalo garlic sauce, and now you have the best of both worlds.
I could see that. Would be
Yeah.
good. I do like some wings, and I've tried the hot ones. I've tried the habaneros. I've tried all the different heat. I don't really care for I'll do the heat, but it's not my. I do like the garlic, and I do like the lemon pepper. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being a guest on the show. Well, I'll meet you back in the back. I'm going to close this out, and thanks again for being here.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's Scott with Rafters, Sports and Movies. Lots coming up before our big celebration on the 24th. You don't want to miss it. There are going to be some giveaways. And yeah, I've already teased them. I'm going to give away some of this candy from Japan. You could win. You never know. This is the end of this game, but there will be more. So thanks for playing.